Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, wherever you are. It's that time. Oh, yes. It's that time again. It is that time again, indeed. So, welcome along, everyone, to my live stream. I'm Dan AC. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good, and I hope everyone's doing well. So let's get straight to it then. So, for this evening, on my Tuesday evening open lobby services, we're going to be in the GR3s with a slightly different format of how each race is going to pan out. So, for this instance, we're going to be we'll be doing some practice, 5-7 minutes practice or whatever, and then some qualifying, and then after qualifying, we'll get on with some 5-lap sprint races from whichever tracks we're heading off to, whether it's real life tracks or if it's fictional tracks. Winner chooses track unless winner decides to pass it on to somebody else. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing good, and yeah, just fresh from having gone up to Silverstone to watch the Formula One. So good day out, and I must admit it is proper hammering it down. Regardless, for most of the time, I feel like most of the time until got to around 1:30 in the afternoon, something like that. And then it started raining again in the middle of the race, which created an interesting spectacle of how the race is going to pan out. And obviously, some had to come into the pits before the race started to go and try out the dry tyres, which obviously, as it turned out, it didn't work for some. But you never know what this British weather can do about it. So, and speaking of the weather, it's nice and sunny in my area. So we're going to be kicking off the stream at the full course in Lago Maggiore. So obviously practice, qualifying and race with 5-lap sprint race, of course. You can change your brake balance to how you like it with the BOP being turned on. Obviously, 10 minutes, obviously, because it's very much a long track as well. Racing soft tyres, even if you haven't got to racing soft tyres, I mean, you can just purchase them from the race shop in the lobby. So we are good to go, as it is 7:20 in the UK. Let's go. Lobby's open. Let's see how many fill up. And to keep me going as well for a good couple of hours, I got this. Get in there, Lando. Anybody watch the Formula One? For those who are just tuning in, obviously yet another great performance from McLaren, because they're just like walking it. They're just like walking it, no matter the weather conditions, and they're just like they're just in a league of their own. Let's face it. But yeah, so Jimmy's in. Welcome, Jimmy. And for those before they entered, then obviously for those who haven't got the racing stuff, so you could just purchase them from this race shop there. Easy said than done. So lobbies are filling up slowly but surely. So let's say hello to these. Oh, one of them's left. Sanjarico's got the Lambo out. Whatever, it's just a choice of track that not many people are fond of. Well, obviously, I don't mind racing it because I just love it. And this was like one of the tracks that I've used for obviously raced in a league racer from a couple of weeks ago in Jimmy's British Touring Car Championship, and yeah. And that's why I kickstarted my BTCC campaign as the defending champion. Obviously, some work to do a bit to catch up to some of the serious contenders, but a long, long way to go for sure. So somebody else is in. So a couple more people until we announce the countdown to qualification. Why is that dead? So I've got a few more people in, so once I've done my practice lap, then obviously we'll get the countdown underway. We've got Scooby's in. Team Clayo Racing DK. So I'm just going to safely park on this runoff area. About there. There we go. So let's welcome a few people. Sorry if I missed out any names. So let's get the qualification countdown underway. We'll give it 5 minutes. Yeah, traction's on. Whilst I was typing. Weird how you come across some things when you're typing and then you just, yeah. Ended up adjusting the brake balance as well as that, which you don't want, even if you want the settings to suit your driving style, etc. So I said 5 minutes on the 7-minute mark, didn't I? Yep, there we go. May as well just do an overlap. Sky 99 is in. Welcome. Probably get a penalty for being corner greedy. Not at this rate. Although I gained some time in the middle sector. Have we got a full lobby by any chance? I'll find out on the next corner as soon as I complete my practice lap. Which feels a lot better. So 14 out of 16, okay, that's not too bad. So we've got Team Cleo Racing DK in the Mercedes, East Fleet in the Audi, FVR Topra in the BMW, Imaries in the Marlboro Ferrari, the one who shutters in the Porsche, Wanzer in the Toyota, Swery Magister in the BMW. So let's welcome in this person. Oh. Mega DZ in the Belgium. We've got Skyjacker in the Toyota. The Shield the next in the Mercedes. Sadi 007 in the Beamer. Tweebel in the Ferrari, I would assume. Yep. There's Danny C, Sandrico. So let's say hello to this person. And we've got another person joining in too to make it a full lobby. Welcome along. So before we get to qualifying underway, please be civil and respectful to other races and have fun. Rules. Here's the rules. So no matter the skill, as long as you're clean and respectful to other people, that's the main thing that I want to see. Regardless on your skill, no matter how fast you are. So that is no problem. A bit of sunshine. I did have a look a bit, and then I thought just put a bit of sunshine in. So. Welcome along the Shielder next. Well, there's no nitrous, it's just a level playing field, East Fleet. Kiwi is crazy lag. Okay, copy. No problem. So somebody's happy now that I've added a bit more sunshine. So qualifying started soon. Best of luck. And please leave space. Ready up, please. Skill cap, welcome along. Racing softs. Because it's a 5-lap sprint race. Okay, so everybody's ready. Let's get to qualifying underway. So, good luck everyone. And remember to leave some space and all. So let's get down to business. I'll do some talking and getting some good laps. And of course, no racing each other while fighting for the correct driver position. You know, just wait along, same time as me if you wish. I'll be waiting for another 30-45 seconds. So feel free to join me for those who want to get some clear air up front. Kiwi is crazy laggy. Keep that in mind. Unless I noticed it myself. And I'll set off now. So there's obviously 10 minutes of qualifying for this particular track, of course, with it being a bit longer. So it just gives those another chance to get another lap in. Not only that, with the track evolving a lot, and which certainly makes a difference in terms of lap time, while the track rubbers down during the session. Eastfleet's gone back into the pits. Perhaps he wants clear air. Pretty understandable. Although there is a car up front, trying to work out which one it is from a distance. Maybe a Toyota or a Porsche. Get some more heat into the tyres and the brakes. Slow down a little more, then a little sip of Lando's Monster. And we're good to get some flying laps down now. Had a moment there, like we're having touched the grass and then kept it pointing at it in the right direction. Probably was a few tenths on that one. Good evening, James. Welcome along, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much for leaving a like. And I hope you're well, my friend. And for those who don't know Mr. GB Kodja, he has a channel that's predominantly for advertising, well, obviously doing some streaming for what is his league racing venture, that is the British Touring Car Championship, the one I participated in. So obviously I'm currently the defending champion, but then the quest to get the title once more is just so yeah, feel free to jump in. There might be a space, but if possible, it's just you never know if there's going to be somebody that wants to go like for that one race but yeah, that well, the slot's available if it's there, because I did have 16 out of 16 before I began qualifying. So but yeah, so reasonable outings from my end, I'll have to admit, because with the last round of the BTCC, although that a podium was there for the sprint, just not meant to be on that final hurdle, but then obviously I made it up for the feature, which is becoming a habit really. But even if you finish further up a bit on the leaderboard for the sprint, you really want to challenge yourself to go as far back to the grid as possible, which it's the sort of challenge you like. But then strategy is a different thing, of course, where you just got to have to think outside the box and then just go for it and keep it pointing in the right direction regardless. So Yeah, you do right, pal. You do right. It just gives them something to get their head switched on to be sure that you never know like how the first couple of laps are going to pan out. So slight little improvement on my lap time, although I am coming across a Porsche. Scooby's left the room, so there is a slot available if you're free right now, Jimmy. If you want to fill it up, not a problem, because there's always another chance for later on this evening. I'll be on until about 10:15 in the UK, so there is a few more opportunities to get a race in if you're free. And there he is. Speaking of which, Mr. Jimmy Codge is in. Trying to read the comment, but not in the corners. Don't do it in the corners just yet. Shorts and t-shirts this week, mate. We are at the seaside. Oh, you're at the seaside? Oh, enjoy. Enjoy. Weather's looking pretty interesting according to weather reports. So I hope you have a good time at the seaside, whichever seaside you're heading off to. I'll just back off a touch. Oh, you meant for the BTCC? Oh, I thought you meant real life, but my bad. But yeah, so we're off to Dragon Trail Seaside for the next round of Jimmy's British Touring Car Championship. That's the next round's taking place this Friday coming. No, but what that does is that you are spectating this one. That if you wish to race this one, then I can put you on the as set in the grid. But that's if anybody else is fussed about. Don't even mind, just allowing that one person in, to cancel a race, adjust the qualify. But it's up to you if you want to race this one, Jimmy. Thank you, Cleo. Crazy understeer. Missed the apex. Might cost me a few tenths on that one. Get close as I dare. I feel more in me, but no problem, Jimmy. No problem. Thank you for letting us know. We'll just crack on with the race. Sanderico with a 154 in a Lambo. That's impressive. That's impressive. So, all to play for in the race, unless somebody else manages to improve their lap time. Obviously, the one who shutters is DNF'd and left. Okay, I'll settle for P3 then. All to play for. So we've got Sandrico with a 154.9. We've got Team Cleo Racing DK in second, Danny C in third, Mega DZ in fourth, Sad 007 in fifth, Scale Cap in sixth, Arrow is in seventh, East Fleet in eighth, Kasai in ninth, FVR Tobra in 11th, in 10th, Tweebel Tiba in 11th, got Kansai 27 in 12th, the Shield the next in 13th, Wanzer in 14th, and then the other Italian, Barrows, running out 15th of last. Obviously, the one who shut us has left the room. So, a lot to play for. Have a good race, everyone. Best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well. And by any means, if you accidentally knock somebody off and if you feel it's your fault, just simply pull over to one side and give the place back where you can and where it's safe to do so. Take your time, don't rush it, just find wherever it's possible to get the place back to the person you made contact with. Failing to apply that principle and just chill, and failing to apply that principle, you're not gonna get the respect on that one. So let's get down to business and do the talking on the track as we begin the first race of the evening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Best of luck, everyone. Oh, and grid start with false start check is on as well. Handbrake or foot brake, your preference. Bearing in mind the Porsche might not be great off the line, but I'll make do. Not bad from my end. So the top three are safely through. So it's like sad 007's had a moment with the other car. Great sportsmanship, which is what we want to see. It's like these two are flying off into the distance, but I'm just doing my best to keep up. See Cleo kicking up the dust just a bit. As we've got to Sandrico in the lead. Cleo in second. Danny C in third. Mega Daisy in fourth. The American in fifth. The Shield the next in sixth. Fifth in fact, there's a overtake happening somewhere. but was tumbling down the order like something's happened. Copy. Somebody's getting kicked out after this race, unless they leave with their card. Doesn't sound nicer for what I can see in chat. And Sanderico straight into the 54.9, having gone into in the second lap. That's just consistency for you, isn't it? In a different car. Yeah, I gotta say, for what I could see, that well, somebody is congratulations somebody for a clean race, which turned out to be dirty, in my eyes. Obviously, because you see lots of changes going on the leaderboard, so. Yeah. Unless if for any reason I had to kick somebody, even if it was deliberate and not being able to get the place back where possible, then you just got to be reasonable with that decision, which is not easy to judge or get a consistent get the consistency on the decision making and so on, whilst not even being aware what was going off behind you. But as long as they put their hand up and apologised and then gave the place back where they're possible, then obviously that's the issue sorted on that occasion. A bit of a rear end slide there in the corner. Scarlett's in. Welcome along, Scarlett. Nice to see you, my girl. I hope you're well. It's been a while. Let's say hello to our friend Scarlett. And Storm's in. Welcome along, Storm. One of the fellow racers in Jimmy's British Touring Car Championship. So we're on the last lap now. And Sanderico's been flying from lap 1. Or in fact from qualifying practice, and it's just crazy, like, you know, see such consistency and all. And nice job, Tom. Whatever is that about? Perhaps somebody's not happy with their driving. Not driven GR3s for months. Well, by any means, you can. No pressure on you, Jimmy. Do your best, which is all you can ask for. As long as you continue to showcase some of the clean, respectful racing, as you always do, it is very much appreciated to showcase the quality and the respect to other racers, regardless, no matter their skill. So around the final corner, Sanderico takes the victory. Well done, buddy. Cleo takes second, and I'll have to settle for third. Cheers. Over to the shield at the next to come across the line. Obviously we have a few DNFs and somebody left the lobby too. So grab the replays if you want them, and let's go and have a look at the standings from the first race. We've got Sanderico taking the win, Cleo Racing in second, myself in third, Megan Daisy in fourth, Skill Cap in fifth, Sad 007 in sixth, FVR Topper in seventh, East Fleet in eighth, and we've got TW Bell in ninth. We've got Wanzer in 10th, the Shielder the next in 11th, and the others have retired. One's just left the lobby too. So let's see if he has a certain track you have in mind. He has in mind. So congratulations to these two. So do you want to choose a track for us, Sanderico, if there's a certain track you have in mind? I'll say hello to Storm whilst we're waiting. Spa, no problem. Good evening, Clayjacks. Welcome along. There is a couple of slots available if you're free to join now. So a couple of slots available for the taking. So let's head off to Spa. We're gonna go off to this layout, of course. Afternoon time with some clouds. Not a lot of clouds. Very much happy with the settings that's on. No problem, Clay Jacks. Oh, so you two wanted some rain? Oh, my apologies, because I had somebody, Jimmy, who was asking for rain. And then we've got Clay Jacks, who's wanted some rain. Let's see if anybody else is up for some wet weather racing. No problem. No problem, Cleo. Thank you very much for joining. Have a great day, whatever you're up to. And most of all, look after yourself. And I hope to see you again soon. We've got Yep in as well. Good evening, Yep. Let's see if anybody wants a wet rain. And Clay Jacks is in as well. So let's say hello to Yep. And Clay Jacks and all. Obviously, Clay Jacks and James is wanting rain. But it's over to anyone else. I watch to YouTube my phone. Yep. Yep, wants a wet race. So obviously we've got 3 people who was up for a wet race. Over to anybody else if they want a wet race. And give it 30 seconds. So you know what? Because I haven't done a wet race in ages, I might as well. Because you never know if you're going to get another chance once more. So, custom weather. Get ready. Get some wet weather tyres on. Because you boys and girls are in for a treat. No, I'm not blaming you, but it's just anybody's preference, really. Then so, and for those of us who wanted some wet weather tyres, then obviously you can directly get them from the race shop, and then obviously skill pack apps left, and so no problem. Oh, Scarlett's left. No problem. We'll give it 7 minutes. Obviously, there'll be more drive races later after this one. It's just this one-off, isn't it? So we'll just do this one race and then the rest of the time and Yeah, just for this one race, and then we'll be back to do some dry racing. Obviously, for some people, it's just not the rain is not for some people, but Flip has joined. Ace Fleet is joined back in. Let's get to a look at who we got out on track. So I'm going to go for a quick toilet break whilst we wait for the race to count down. So we'll put this on board with Jimmy, and I'll be back in 2 secs. Yep, no problem. No problem. Back in 2 secs. And I'm back. And I'm back. Have I missed anything? No, we've got a couple of people that's just joined in. A full lobby. Thank you very much for those who are just joined in and all. Oh, one person left. So we'll just get to qualifying underway, shall we? Obviously 10 minutes qualifying and then 5 lap sprint in the wet. So I've got a couple of people that's not readied up yet. And that's if they got the tyres. You can just unenter, or if you've not entered, you could just go into race shop and then buy some wet tyres. Give him 30 seconds, and if it goes longer than 30, I'm just gonna have to get qualified on the way, whereas everybody else is ready to go. Okay, somebody's left. So we'll just get to qualifying underway. Mind you, somebody else is joining in. Unless it's somebody that's returning. No, there's another person. Another person joining in too. And somebody's readied up. But she's joined back in. I'm going to say that you could just directly get it from race shop instead of having to go into the garage and then buy some tyres. Apologies for the delay, because we had some people that's just returning. One of them returning and one of them joining for very little notice. So just waiting for Butch to initialize it, which he has. See if he's got the right tyres. There we go. Let's get to 13 of us underway. Or 2 balls left. 2 balls left. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Have you waited for 50 seconds? And then somebody else behind me is leaving the pits. Let's go. Out to the bus stop chicane. What's my time? Sector times looking like? Going on the Kennel Straight, heading towards the chicane. Somebody's had a moment there. Oh, slipped on the curb, went too wide there. Verstappen, number one's in. Let's see what lap time can I get. Just 2.2 seconds behind Clayjacks. No worries, mate. There's going to be some dry races after Spa. And yep, so jumped up to P2. Flipping heck. I'll just come out of there and see what I can just a bit of a trap position I feel is needed. as somebody's managed to improve their lap time, as the Belgians 12 thousandths of a second behind me, but it could change in the next minute and a bit there, plus the continuation time, which was originally set to 140. Good evening, Luca. Welcome along, buddy. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're well. Let's give it one last push. If I get a chance, should be okay with time. We could see two people doing donuts around the runoff, and one's just chilling. As Yep takes pole position of Clay Jacks. Improved a lot on this sector alone. See how close can I get to the likes of Yep and Clayjacks in different machines. Close enough to a 36, which is a second behind Yep. Damn, it's my last sector. Damn it, my last sector was so bad, says Clayjacks. So there's not really much to say that Yep's in the McLaren and Clayjacks in the Porsche. Yeah, P5 is yours. P5 is yours, Jimmy, as Craig from Player Support would say. So we've got Yep on pole position with Clayjacks in second, Danny C in third, Beggar DC in fourth, and James H in fifth. Herminator in sixth, Capt in seventh, Floki in eighth. We've got Cassie in ninth, we've got Storm in 10th, we've got Butchie in 11th, and there's two other people that's not set a time. I see, Clayjacks, I see. I heard you want to drive in restaurant to the Lamborghini with the design that made you. Whoa, what are you, a spokesman or something to Luca? I'm only messing. Yes, Jordan, let's have a good race. Best of luck to you as well. But best of luck to those. And Let's hope to have a clean race as well. And let's get this second race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey up. What's happening here? Somebody initializing? Ah, it's Glowing. Glowing's in. Good evening, Glowing. Oh, he's left. Oh, unless something's kicked off, I'm not too sure. But I thought we were going to get another person I know in for a moment. But anyhow, let's get this race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good start with 4 star checkers on. For those who had just jumped in as well. Just seen a notification. Kazala, thank you very much for the sub. Anybody liking the content on what I'm doing, smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see some open lobby racing, as well as my league racing ventures, etc. Very much appreciated support. And let's get down to business at a wet day in Spa. Somebody's off to a flyer there from behind. Got it to radar. Steady, steady, steady. And Jordan's up there. In the Ferrari. Oh! Just had to go right without even thinking about it too much. Get it in, get it in. Clay Jacks is in. I saw him coming. He wants to get a move on. And go after Yep. Whoa! Oh, sorry, Clay Jacks. You, go, go, go. Keep going, keep going. Even in torrential rain, it's very difficult to get it stopped, even when you're trying to go for a overtaking spot. I've got a bit wide there. Keep it on the road. Keep it on the straight line. There we go. Got to the Belgian just to... Okay. Somebody's gonna... The Belgians having a moment. Through top of Radion. Might have some momentum. Just having a look. There we go. Just leave him enough room. There we go. Keep it. Well, you have people like Yep and Clayjacks who are pretty good drivers. I'll give credit to them. It's just a case of who's going to come out on top in the difficult wet weather conditions. And Glow is trying to join in, so I wonder if it's just a gnat type or something. What's causing Glowing to not be able to join the lobby? And if it is the case, then probably going to have to refresh the lobby if it is the case. Because I saw the similar thing happen to Handy Pint a month or two ago. So that'll be probably why. Somebody's got a that's Clayjacks with a time penalty for track limits, I would assume. Oh, the bollards are thrown the Belgian off, and Danny C takes P3, which leaves me clear air to play some chances to play with the clean air up front in order to catch up with Clayjacks and Yep, who is currently flying at the minute. Yep, in the McLaren, just like the Formula 1 team of the 2025 season, with 9 race wins out of what, 12 races in, which is just. It's just crazy. Which, I don't mind McLaren dominating, obviously, because I like McLaren. Obviously, my dream sports car, of course, and my all-time favourites, having followed them for a long time. Even when Hamilton was McLaren at one stage. And every story has a beginning, and what they say. When Lewis made a difference back then, and the rest is history. And Clayjacks says a time penalty for track limits, which leaves you an opportunity to go for P2. Oh, he's going for it. Delta Bell's joined. Welcome along, Delta Bell. And Clay just found a couple of tents through Eau Rouge, then top up Radion. Clayjack's going a bit wide there at pull on. So on our last lap now. So it looks like I'm going to have to settle for P3, having done my best to keep it on the track, as well as fundamentally trust people to race clean and fair. Obviously it's not been easy to tackle with these difficult wet weather conditions at a familiar racing circuit. And hats off to those of us who was up for a wet race, and don't worry for those who were left and felt like, oh, I just don't want to do it, but don't stress, because there's always another opportunity if you're confident in the rain, and obviously a fair dues, and then if you're not, then no stress, not a problem, just to keep you on the track. Oh, bollocks. Who's going to be last of the brakes? Somehow managed to recover to P3, but in terms of consistency, we have no consistency since Clayjacks. Yeah, it's pretty tough, especially in the rain. And Yap, of course, they just literally just walked it all the way. And thank you, Jordan. Well done to you, my friend. Although we had a bit of a good battle towards the end after I've gone off on the chicane, but then I was brave enough to be the last on the brakes, and that's up to Jimmy for racing, having started P5 and obviously finished 6 and kept it pointing in the right direction, rightly so. So grab the replays if anybody wants them. So we've got Yep taking the win, Clayjacks in second, Danny C in third, Jordan in fourth, Mega in 5th, Jimmy in 6th, Storm in 7th, Cat in 8th, Kazai in 9th, and there's only Floki, Eastfleet, Butchie, the only ones to retire from this race. So, yep, do you want to choose a track for us, please? If there's a certain track you have in mind. Yeah, good to hear, Jimmy. As long as you're enjoying yourself, or as anybody enjoys himself, going for some clean, respectful battles for a while, then that's the most important thing for sure. If you can respond. Suzuka, no problem. Suzuka it is, so I will put it back on the back onto dry, because we're done a red race, and then so we'll have to save the settings, because we're gonna have to because somebody's just trying to join in the lobby, and then I don't know if it was just whether it's just me, and then rain night. We'll see how it goes, Clay Jacks. We'll see how it goes. Somebody really wants to. Oh, got monitoring initializing. And Luke is in. Luke is in. Let's say hello to Delta Bell if he's still there. Yes, Jimmy. It's literally the when I do a GR3, GR4 lobby, and some other lobbies of a GR1 and GR2, that the lobby just gets full. Really depends, doesn't it? So on the track and the car combination and so on. But yeah, well, for those who continue on, thank you very much for your support, and for those who just come in and go, then thank you for your time, and you're eating watermelon. Lovely stuff, Luca. I'll just get the BMW out. Why not? So I'll give it 7 wins. Obviously, no issues from my end, but obviously, for somebody who's just trying to jump in, and yeah, it's unfortunate to see what happened there. But obviously, we're still going. We're still going. Anybody watch the Formula One by any chance? Obviously, Silverstone was good as well. Obviously, went for the day with a friend, and yeah, that obviously been raining most of the time, and then obviously with the Formula 4, Formula 3, Formula 2, Porsche Super Cup, and the Formula 1 going off, and then yeah, it's been a long day, and then to say that well, they came on with the one thing, which is a metal plate, the Silverstone Grand Prix metal plate, as I just could not resist getting another one. And to say that if Lando was to keep doing what he's doing, just be sure that he keeps the car pointed in the right direction, as well as that, and finishing ahead of Oscar, regardless where they finish, then therefore that his title chances will just he'll stand a chance of if he was to win the Drivers' Championship, which ain't going to be easy. And obviously, in all honesty, like, has anybody seen the safety car restart when Max is just just felt like the innocent party? And yeah, no problem, Jimmy. Thank you very much for joining in for a race or two. Have a great evening, whatever you're up to, and most of all, look after yourself. And I hope to see you again soon. Well, I'll be seeing you practice the day before. And other than that, we will be off to Dragon Trail for what is the next round of Jimmy's British Touring Car Championship, and I'll be streaming from my perspective as well. So it's going to be an interesting one, having not done Dragon Trail seaside layout in the history of Jimmy's British Touring Car Championship. So, but yeah, so with you know, back to the Formula One then. Obviously, yeah, obviously having followed McLaren for quite some time, and then obviously yeah, it's you're just gonna enjoy the good times whilst walking it to well best you can, and then so which I don't mind it. It's just obviously the competition is just like very much one-sided when you have two quality drivers representing the team, and then within the rules and regulations, and then just disappearing off into the distance. So cheers, Danny. No problem, Jimmy. No problem at all. As always, thank you very much for your support, and yeah, have a great evening and look after yourself. So yeah, but I've enjoyed myself, having been in Silverstone in 2011, 2012, 18, 19, 21, 22, 24 last year, of course, and this time in 2025. You know that one of my, if I was to pick one wholesome weekend across the amount of times I've been to Silverstone, it would have to be 2024 as of last year, when Lewis won the race, having kept everything pointing in the right direction. As you never know if you're gonna witness another Lewis win. Well, where he's at right now, then he is still getting some points, but just close to get that podium finish in a Ferrari. Because let's face it, the car's obviously not really up to McLaren standards, but obviously this season it's just don't matter too much, because what you're gonna bear in mind is the next engine and the chassis regulation changes taking place for 2026. As nobody knows who's going to come out on top of it until the moment that they come out to the track and showcase the equipment they have. As you never know, Aston Martin might come out with people like Adrian Newey, for instance, who was the key figure of building an aerodynamic efficient racing car. Even with Aston Martin, that it's a different perspective, you know, with but with a lot that they're doing with a new wind tunnel as well as that, and the Honda engine. So who knows about what the Honda engine might have to offer. So there's still 16 people. Thank you very much for those who continue for this support, and those who are just tuning in. Welcome along. So let's have a look. So Clay Jackson in the BMW, Kazi in the Audi, and they're storming the Mercedes. So there's Kenya in the BMW. Limboden in the Porsche, and there's Luca in the Mazda. Mega Daisy in the Porsche. Floki in the Porsche. Wonterink in the McLaren. Delta Bell the Lamborghini. Emriok in the BMW. Danny C, East Fleet, Orfildinho, Jordan. Yep. So let's get qualifying underway. So quali's starting soon. Good luck. And please leave space. So let's get this qualifying session underway. Alright, now. Good luck, everyone. Jumping down to... Sorry, I just missed out that bit. No problem, Lee's Fleet. No problem. Thank you very much for joining. My pleasure. Have a great evening, whatever you're up to. And look after yourself. And I hope to see you again soon. So, oh, and Storm's left as well. No problem. So there is a couple of slots for those who wish to jump in for the last couple of races. They've got another hour, at least. Is that somebody behind me? That's Waffle Didio in the... Waffle Didio behind me. Abafa's joined in. Welcome. Ah, glowing. It's just... Ah, sorry to see that, buddy. And there's Waffledino in the Lambo. You could go, buddy. Just allow myself some breathing space to get some clear air up front. wide as I possibly dare. A lot to do on this one with Clayjack's. Well, didn't take long to get it into the 2-minute mark. Oh, I've gone too wide there. Damn it. I appreciate you waiting, Delta Bell, but it's just I went off just a touch there and yeah, ruined my lap. I'll just let somebody by. He was on a flyer, I believe. That is Clayjack's, isn't it? And Delta Bell too. Let's get some heat into the tyres, as is Delta Bell. Let's go. Oh, somebody's had a spinner there. Oh, that's Delta Bell. Oh, somebody's had a spinner there. Unlucky. But don't worry, there's still time if you can manage to get some dirt off of your tyres and so on. Clayjack's in the 1:59.7, which is a really impressive time. But it's over to me if I can get into the 1:59 mark. which will take some work for sure. Flat out through 130i if I can. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Hug it. Hug it on the inside. Just a couple of tenths away from the under 2 minute mark, but well done, Clayjax, for pole position. GG. So let's have a look at the quali results. So we've got Clayjax, the only driver to get it in a 1:59. And there's Danny C in second. We've got Waffaldinho in third. Delta Bell in fourth. Mega Days in fifth. Won't to Rink in sixth. And Reco in seventh. We've got Kazi in eighth. We've got Floki in ninth. We've got Jordan in 10th. We've got Lyndon B in 11th. We've got Kenya then in 12th. We've got Luca in 13th. And there's only Yep, Storm, and East Fleet, not the only ones to not set a time. Honestly, I thought I would be worse. No, as long as you have a good race of your own and keep yourself clean and respectful, and then that's the main thing. And obviously he's not a surprise, so respect to him and all. You play with joystick? Yeah, well, I play on the controller as well, so I'm not too bad. Although I've been playing on the controller for ages, as I feel ultra competitive on the controller. But having the adaptability is a good thing to have, because if you don't have the adaptability for any reason, then there's something not right. So best of luck to everyone, and let's get this third race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grid start with 4-star check is on. Saw the notification coming through. Thank you very much, Jordan, for the sub. And feel free to like and subscribe if you wish. Very much appreciated support. And if you want to see more of my content of open lobbies, league racing ventures, etc., who's going to be off the line very quickly? Oh, very much an even start. Oh, Clayjack's getting a bit shaky out of these S's. Come on. Come on then. Clayjack's feeling the pressure on the first lap. I had to use a bit of extra curb and over the grass to try and get a bit more track width. And I got Waffledino right behind me as I could hear the noisy V10 Lamborghini. Right within the striking distance of Clayjack's of his slip. And so is Waffledino in the Lambo. Oh, who's going to be last of the brakes of the chicane in the battle for P2. Oh! Thought I was going to rear end Clayjack's for a moment. Lost out just a touch, but lost it out, kept it pointing in the right direction, and Waffledino obviously takes the advantage. And yep, so gone up to P4 as well, which didn't take him long. Well, I'm still within the slipstream of the Lambo. Just need to keep foot flat to the floor on over 130R. And Clayjack's hogging that apex as much as he dares, trying to get to try and break the toe off the Lambo up front. And Waffledino's gone right up the bumper of Clayjack's as he's too is feeling the pressure. Clayjack's going way, way wide. And you can feel the pressure. You can feel the pressure already trying to break the toe off the Lambo. With 2 laps left. I had a mid slide there. So that slap napper almost steer there. Giving it my all to try and keep within striking distance of the pair of them up front. Lucas left, no problem. So on a last lap now. Oh, I had a little moment there. So there's no chance of trying to go for P2 or whatever, unless something dramatic happens in the last half of the race. Around the final corner, and Clayjax has kept his cool, collected, clinical head together to get the win. Well done, buddy. Well done to Waffledino for finishing in second, and now to set off the 3-3 after my moment out of the chicane, which of course Waffledino had to take the opportunity to steal P2 off me, with Yep coming home in third. Well done, everyone. Clayjack says Autopolis. There's the next track, no problem. And that saves me asking the question. So I've got the replays if you want them. So let's go and look at the results. We've got Clayjack's taking the win, with Waffledino in second, Danny C in third, Yep in fourth with the fastest lap by thousands of a second to pinch the fastest lap of Clayjack's in a different car. And we've got Emre in fifth, Delta Bell in sixth, Won't Turn Rink in seventh, Mega Dizzy in eighth, Kendra then in ninth, Jordan in 10th, we've got Kazi in 11th, and there's a few others that's retired from this race. So let's head off to Autopolis for the next one. So I've not done Autopolis in ages, so I have no idea what to expect on that one. There it is, the GP circuit. Not done that in a bit. So what's everybody wanting then? 10 laps or 5 laps? You let me know. Oh, we're happy with 10 minutes. I don't mind either way. May as well just go 10. No, 5, sorry. Can do Sunset Clayjacks. Yes, no problem, Jordan, and thank you very much for joining, and thank you for the sub, and more than welcome anytime. If that's you done, have a great evening, whatever you're up to, and most of all, look after yourself, and I hope to see you again soon. We'll just go with 5 minutes. Anybody want 5 minutes? Oh, good job. I've saved the settings. Yes, no problem, Jordan. Thank you very much for joining. Hope to see you again soon. Hey, why is that? So that's Jordan done and dusted for the day until he comes back. I'm not sure what happened there. It's just for some reason I tried to load it and having done my changes to settings, and then this keeps happening. So I don't know if that'll work or not. So probably gonna have to refresh the room if that is the case. So refresh your room. Feel free to follow. Apologies for any inconvenience. This operation cannot be completed because there were still people initializing, so it's better safe than sorry, isn't it? You know, just to refresh the lobby. Hopefully that should fix the issue. I don't know why, but so I've saved the lobby settings. Good job I did that. So let's get Autopolis over done with. Still a bit of daylight, but it's getting to that time where it's starting to get dark a little early, 5 minutes. Well, we're still in July. Gotta make most of the long days while you can before autumn and winter. So let's get this open loaded, and the lobby's back open. So that should sort the issue out. And for those who are trying to join in, so we've got Yep joining back in, Clayjacks I think as well. Yep, that's Clayjacks back in. Let's see if anybody else is joining in. Dunsas is in. Welcome, Dunsas. Kazi's in. Welcome back. Delta Bell's back in. Agent Walnut's back in. Welcome back. Banter Russell, welcome along. RMS, welcome along. Craig Russell, Player Pro, JPadge is in, welcome along. Already a full lobby, welcome, welcome. So let's get the a full lobby already, welcome along. So let's get the Lamborghini out. If I can find it. There we go. So quali starting in, we'll give it 5 minutes. We'll give it 5 minutes. And Waffledinho's back in. I might as well just go with the Ferrari. Can you get to agent out? My game crashed. As in, like, as he like took you out of it? Is that what you mean? Or unless if it's just the lag that's what's put you off. Let's see if he's still in. No, he's not in. What I can see. Yeah, he's already left. Agent Warnock's gonna. Yeah, he's left. So that's that. That saves me a job. No problem, Ben. No problem. Let's get the Lambo out. This is welcome, Min. Don't worry, buddy, because what will happen after this practice session is that qualifying will be on, so you will get a lap in. So it just gives me a chance to just to get the feel of the car and everything. So and then therefore that by the time I complete my lap and just have a look at what everybody else is in, and then get 5 minutes qualification on the way. how long am I live for? Live to about 10:15 UK time. So that's how long I'm going on. So we'll just get this race underway, and then we'll have another race at least. So Autopolis, and then obviously then the next track wherever we're going to. So let's have a look at who else is in. So I've got Godokirl in a Lexus with Clay Jackson in the BMW. And then we've got Anna Groot in the Porsche. So we've got Bad Boy Tino in the Porsche. And we've got Banter Russell in the police Porsche. And then we've got J Padge. Sure, that name does definitely. If it's somebody who I know of, then welcome along, buddy. And I can see that that J Padge is in the Lando Norris's overalls and helmet in the Honda NSX. We've got Majdi in the GT by Citroen race car. And we've got Maldo in the Porsche. Danny C, Delta Bell, Waffledinho, Yep's in the Aston Martin. Get his challenge changed, because why not? And then let's get the qualifying underway. 5 minutes qualification this time for those who are just wondering. So quali starting soon. Best of luck, and please leave space. So let's go and get some quali done. And Clayjax is out. Clayjax is out. Let's make a move. Even Clayjax wants to get some clear air up front. Unless he's warming up the tyres and brakes. And we've got Waffledinho behind me in the Lambo. Let's go. So we're starting to see more of the quality times coming through. And there's just Clay Jacks, myself, and a few others behind. They're on a flying lap. Only to be just under 4 tenths of Clay Jacks on the first run. All to play for, with Waffledino moving up as well. Just need to drop down another gear to get a bit more rotation. And we got the Saudi Arabia guy on pole position. Where did that come from? Oh, damn it! It's alright, it's alright. Just let this person... Oh, he's gone off! He's gone off! All happened in the last lap of the qualifying. It's just crazy, crazy. Waffledino has left the room. Sorry to see that he's left, but he was doing so well, to say the least. So I appreciate your time to go and race my lobbies, Waffledino. Very much appreciated. And if that's you done, then have a great evening. Whatever you're up to, been a pleasure. So Majdi from out of nowhere, and Clay Jack says he loves the last sector. Right, so Majdi, right, from Saudi Arabia, has got a pole position, and to be on the where that mattered, literally just over a tenth ahead of Clay Jacks, and then obviously half a second ahead of me, and then so. And Clay Jacks is worried about the Hurricanes. Well, so you have myself, Delzabel in the sharing the second row in the Lambos. So we've got Majdi in the pole position, taking a 1:45.2 with Clay Jacks in second, Danny C in third, Delzabel in fourth, Gutter Curl in fifth, Player Pro in sixth, Pixel Gamer in seventh, Kazi in eighth. We've got Crazy Cooled in ninth, and then Groot in 10th, J-Patch in 11th, we've got Banter Russell in 12th, Bad Boy Tino in 13th, we've got Maldo in 14th, Yep, not setting the time, Waffledino did set a time but then left the lobby. OMG, this Citroen sucks. Well, I wouldn't say that because that was just a crazy time for what the Saudi Arabia drivers are doing. Oh, is that you? Is that you, Match J? MIM in the Citroen. Well done, buddy. Well done. So, have a good race, everyone, and best of luck. You know what it is, Aiden? Like, it must be a couple of updates. Must be a couple of updates. That'll be why. But you can still get results, and then yeah. So Jacob says he's been happy in the top 50 of the lobby with a PS controller with stick drift. Yeah. Can be happy with what you achieved regardless, and as long as you enjoy yourself, that's the main thing. So and Ad is watching YouTube. Hello, and we've got Martin Genet in as well, one of the familiar names from Formula One. Oh, you're in the peak livery. All right, okay, I can see. So let's go before. Well, I can't go because Martin is still initializing. Come on, we've got a race to do. Oh, you're on the pad. Yeah. Well, you're not the only one because I use a pad myself, and yeah. So best of luck, everyone. Great start with 4-star check is on for those who just realizing. So yeah, and be respectful. Even if you accidentally make contact with someone, just give the place back and yeah. P14. And that Citroen just goats off the line somehow. Foot flat to the floor. Kazzy's still there in the Aston. What was that? What was that? Trying to keep my nose clean best I can, and then, yep, doing the switcheroo if you can. Sorry if I missed anybody out, because it's just a crazy first lap I have to navigate my way through. Oh, crazy cool's gone off. Alright, just settling into the rhythm now. Oh, players had a moment. A snap of oversteer there. And they got dirty tyres and all. Yeah, I'm new to GT, says Jacob. Mostly play the F1 franchise games, so GT3 is new to me. By any means, just do your best in the GT3, and I must say that the GT3 is a lot more fun in that sense, because that way that there's a variety of manufacturers and models of across the game, and then with a lot to choose from, and then it's just a fine-tuning. Oh, sorry to see that, buddy. Sorry to see that off. But yeah, that by any means, just if you've got that adaptability, that's a good thing. And then so, do your best. Don't put any pressure onto yourself. Just be sure that you invest your time and efforts to get the your rankings will up across the driver rating and sportsmanship rating. But by any means, do them on daily races, depending what Polyphony Digital throw every week, and then which begins on Monday, of course. Therefore, that when the Gran Turismo World Series Nations and Manufacturers Cup take place, whether it's the serious ones or the exhibition ones, then therefore that you'll be able to increase your driver rating and sportsmanship rating, or safety rating, whichever you like to call it. Therefore, you just want to be sure that you have a nice, clean race, and showcase your sportsmanship if needs be. Which is best advice I can give in that sense. As we've got Majdi leading the race with Claire Jacques in P2. As we've got the two Germans fighting each other for P4. Oh! Gooders had a real moment there. Sorry to see that. Player Pro gone grass hopping there. And it's E2 has a half-second penalty for track limits. Feel the snap of oversteer there. Copy. Might do a switchback if needs be. Just gonna have to be very patient on that one. Feel that acceleration now to these slow corners on this Lambo compared to the Beamer. The Beamer is just difficult to get the traction on, and especially with the snap of oversteer. Player pose. Got that one covered. But then the track limit violation penalty slowed it down, which put me back up to P4. So less than 4 seconds to catch up to Yep, but there's just over a lap left remaining. So a lot is possible for sure. So we're on the last lap now. So I've got Majdi taking the win. Well done, buddy. With Clearjack's having to settle for second. And yep, comes home in third, spinning his way across the line. And I'll have to make do of the recovery drive in P4, having dropped down like flies in the first lap. But well done, everyone. Except somebody who's been called out as dirty is about to get a kick in. Don't take it too hard, buddy, if you're watching, because it's not fair on myself, you know, to do this, but not fair on everybody else who just wants a nice, pleasant and chilled race. And yeah, it was a crazy start, well, for many of us in that sense. And so we've got, what is it, one person in 15th. P8 to P3rd. Yeah, you should be proud of the first lap, Kazi. And obviously 6th place is the best you could do towards the end. Having saw you go off onto the double, triple left-handers, whatever they are. Very complex in that sense. So somebody's about to get a kick in there. Sorry, pal. Don't take it too hard. But yeah, don't worry, Aiden. You did your best to keep yourself going and not give up, which is all you can ask for. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's the main thing, of course. So I got you load up and down, get sent to the gravel, turn 1, but I did kind of also hit the NSX final sector, and so my sincerest apologies for that. So I will try my best to not do it again. That's cool. That's the main thing, of course. But obviously, you did right to put your hand up and apologise. That you know what to do for next time. As long as you get the place back to the person you made contact with, then and not worry about where you ended up finishing. That's the main thing, of course, to showcase the sportsmanship, which is what we're here for, regardless of how fast you are. So Manji takes the win. Clayjack's in second, Yep in third, Danny in fourth, Player Pro in fifth, Kazi in sixth, Crazy Cool 7th, Pixel Gamer in 8th, Banter Russell in 9th, Delta Bell in 10th, Bad Boy Tino in 11th, J Page in 12th. We've got Andy Groot in 13th, Gooder Curl in 14th. We've got Maldo in 15th. So let's see if the Maj G is still in. You want to choose the track first for the last race? If you have a certain track in mind, please. Like 19, 17. Like, oh, well, thank you very much to those of you who are watching. Very much appreciated. So we've got somebody else joining in too. So winner chooses track. So we're off to Fuji for the last one. A good timing for the Japanese driver who was just initializing Prada, as we're off to a Japanese circuit, Fuji. So I'm gonna make this the last race of the stream, sadly, which is all I've got time for. So I'm going to put the message out as soon as we finish loading onto the next track. I do Tuesday evenings, Banter Russell. Tuesday evenings starting between 6:30, 6:20, 7:15, 7:30 UK time, and then really depends on my schedules a bit as I work nights. Obviously that where if I'm on the night shift, then obviously I just do get on with practice race, or even if I'm not working, then I can do qualifying in between it. So it really depends about what I got in mind in that sense. So this is the last race of the stream. So qualifying, we'll give it no problem, Russell. No problem. I'm gonna go in the Mercedes. I'm gonna go with the Mercedes. So who's that who's initializing? Fernando Toledo. Let's get the Mercedes a go. Your preference, buddy. Whatever you feel good with. Obviously, it really depends on on each setup, on each update and so on. Ooh. So it's your choice at the end of the day. So you got you can use the Lamborghini if you like the Lamborghini, especially around this track. Use it if you wish, or even the Porsche. It's completely up to you, pal. It doesn't really matter like where you finish, but as long as you're clean and respectful, that's the main thing. That's the main thing, Aiden. No problem. No problem at all. Obviously, when I was playing the controller, then obviously I was using chase cam viewing that one. So obviously, I don't mind about using it. I don't mind using it as long as you have the confidence, just chain the corners around, etc., etc. But obviously, for the TV pod, I just think he looks cool, in my opinion. Obviously, anybody's preference, really. And then I just not even used this bumper view as much. So it's anybody's preference, really. That, of course, can alter your braking references, etc., etc. See what lap time does that get me. Only practice. Let's see what help. We've got Diggs in. Maggi's still in the Citroen. Interestingly. So we'll go along Diggs from Ireland. So there is Majdi in the GT by Citroen race car. And we've got Curl in the Porsche. We've got Martinet obviously in the Ferrari. And there's Yep with a few of us chilling on the runoff. Galessa Ferrada in the Subaru. Kazi in the Aston Martin. Oh, somebody's had a moment on the straight. And Pixel Gamer in the McLaren. Player Pro in the BMW. We've got Banter Russell in the Police Porsche. And we've got Maldo in the Lambo. We've got Yep chilling along with Delta Belt. We've got Fernando. We've got Diggs. Danisi Kazi. You're gonna have to put on the soft tires on, mate. It's not a wet track. Let's see if he's got that message, because I don't want to be leaving somebody to run on the wet weather tires. Hopefully he gets that message, because we do not want somebody to run on wet tyres. Oh, there we go, sorted. Jobs are good un. Jobs are good un. Okay, let's get this last qualifying session underway. So, quali started soon. Best of luck, and please leave space. So best of luck, everyone, as let's get qualifying underway. Oh, just make sure everybody's all ticked in, which they are. Let's go. Good luck. One last dance. Yes, last dance of the evening. Until next time, enjoy yourselves. And then I'll be live on Friday for the slipstream. You mean as in like specific slipstream, whether it's real or weak? Are you curious to know? It should tell you in the lobby settings, so I think I set it to real. I could be wrong. Having done little things and... Ah, so you want a lit slipstream or something from me? Or I could give you like a bump draft or something, I'm not fussed. Because I said something. So for next time I'll be on, obviously I'll be live on Friday for my league racing round for Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship at Dragatail Seaside. So I'll be streaming from my perspective, and on a quest to try and catch up with the likes of Alex FC Ben, Marty, Legion. Not ruling out Crajax, although that from what I've read, that he's obviously away from for the next couple of rounds, so there's Clayjax behind. So he's wanted the slipstream. So Clayjax is in my slip. Let's see if he can overtake. If he, any reason he cannot get the overtake done, I'll just pull over. And it's up to you if you want to return the favour. I'm not too fussed. Oh, just a bit late on the brakes. Well, I'll do my best to keep up with you and then give you a push. I might have gone a bit too wide on that one. Yep, I have. I'm not fussed where I finished anyway, where I'm going to end up in qualifying anyway, so I'll just do my best to keep within your slip. Maybe give you a nudge. No, you're good. I was going to return you a favour, but until I got that penalty then. But thank you. Unless something's happened. I'll just chill out here. No sandbags lurking in my car, by the way. It's okay. In that case, I could just oh, shouldn't have done that, but my apologies. But a lot could happen in the first corner, so let's have a look. And we've got Majdi in the GT by Citroen race car, and then we've got Vesa in the Mercedes. Yeah, I did think that for a moment, but then obviously, my apologies for that, Clayjax. But at least there's some ground to make up for sure. So we've got Tabaldo coming across the line along with Marginet, and then we've got Delta Bell finish off the laps. We've got Player Pro, obviously had to. Yep. Yeah, I saw that from my sight as a Clayjax, but it was very difficult to get the braking right once you gained a few kilometers miles per hour on the straight from the slipstream from the car up front. We've got Pixel Gamer Prada taking 6th, Player Pro in 7th. Let's see what time has he got. A P6, starting P6 off Prada. Banter Russell in 10th, Diggs, Fernando. Well, it could be your day, but you just got to be ready for the unexpected. So I just hope, well, for myself, for peace of mind, that just hope that everybody, you know, just makes it through in one piece. No like dive bombs or anything. Just, you know, pick your breaking points and just allow all the patience, which is all it takes. So we've got Majdi taking pole once more. He's in a league of his own, this person. And then we've got Goodkel in second. Glazer in third, Delta Bell in fourth, Albertike in fifth, Player Pro in sixth, Prada in seventh, Pixel Gamer in eighth, Cassie in ninth, Banter Russell in 10th, Diggs in 11th, Maldo in 12th, Danny C, Fernando, Clay Jackson, yep. Running off the lot. So for the last race of the stream, best of luck everyone. Have a good one. Keep it clean. And keep it clean through the first lap. Exactly, Jacob. No heroics into Sandavot. Even turn one of it is just whatever name you call it in a different track, like Fuji. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Best of luck, everyone. Let's go. Obviously, a couple of people have had their moments, whereas everyone else have got through safely. Oh! Go, 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 go. I saw you, saw you, saw you. And then somebody going way wide there. No need for that, pal. No need for that. Oh, contact from somebody. Clayjack's having a moment there. No problem, David. Thank you very much for joining. Been a pleasure as always. Have a great evening, whatever you're up to. Whoa. Clayjack's going sideways for a moment in the Lambo. And Maldo's going way wide there. Who's going to be last on the brakes? Clayjack's going for the overtake. What about Danny C? Whoa, bloody hell! How on earth did I manage to avoid getting hit by a 1000 brake horsepower turbocharged intercooler Bison? I don't know. Ah. It's all happening everywhere you look. I saw the no stress, mate. No stress. You did right to give way. You know, it was a very close one, but it's a good job I've got some reflexes like lightning after literally avoiding a 1000 brake horsepower turbocharged intercooler Bison getting slapped on the side of me. Is he going for the overtake? No, thanks for the bump draft, pal. Thanks for the bump draft. I saw that from Diggs. Clay just going for the switchback on Diggs, with Banter Russell keeping everyone else at bay. Oh, Diggs. You're going to have to give that place back if you can. Well done. Great sportsmanship. It's what we like to see. Even if you feel you're at fault, then you're going to have to do the right thing and not worry about where you finish at the end. As Clayjax has to go wide as he ever dared in order to end up with a half-second penalty for track limits. Oh, this is getting tasty. Clayjax has to take evasive action. No stress, mate. It's all good. I felt something, but then I kept it pointing in the right direction. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, Banter Russell's losing it. Well done, everyone. I've just got him! I just got the Japanese by thousands of a second. Thousands of a second. I thought I had the momentum, but then I just fluffed my lines on the last corner in order to get digs and banter, Russell. Whoa. No worries, pal. Yeah, you do right, Clay Jackson. You do right to having got that to have like a penalty for track limits. So grab the replays if you want them. Majesty takes the win with Glister in second. Back in third. Yep in fourth. Player Pro in fifth. Cassie in sixth. Diggs in seventh. Russell in eighth. We've got Danny C in ninth. Prada in 10th. Pixel Gamer, Clay Jacks, Meldo, and Fernando rounding out the finishing order with Delta Bell and Goodall, the only ones to retire from this race. So I'd just like to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at it's Danny C. See you. No problem, yep. See you next time, and take care all. So, thank you very much to those who are just tuned in, and thank you to those who have took part as well. And let's see if... no stress, mate. You're doing your best, which is more than enough, and yeah. Like and subscribe for those who are liking the content of what I'm doing. My pleasure as always, and let's see if there's any lobbies that are open that I recommend for those who want to keep on racing, whatever car category. Not sure what car category I'll be running next, so yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure, Altia. Let's have a look, and so we've got GR2 track, and anybody interested in GR2? Let's see who's in there. Oh, it's just Chris Jazz himself. Ghost Viper Racing, obviously he's got a lobby open. Let's see who else is in. Boots and Cats is in. So there is a couple of slots for those who are interested. Lobby GR3 Cleon Kick, and that's Cleon Racing in there. So that's what there is, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourself, Aiden, regardless where you finished, which is the most important thing, of course. As long as you enjoy yourself, that's the main thing. If not, well, I'm sure there'll be better days to come. So let's open this 4-star roulette ticket. Yeah, just a car park. Yeah, no problem. Just a car park. Yeah, as expected. So, thank you very much to those who are just tuned in to say hello while on the go. Thank you very much to those who are taking part, and welcome to the new subscribers. And thank you for your time, to join my own community. And very much appreciate your support. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I'm sure you boys and girls have enjoyed every minute of it too. So obviously I'll be live to do a league race on Friday, which I've got to participate in, so I'll be streaming from my perspective. So I'll be back on Tuesday, next Tuesday of course, shall I say, in a different car category. Not decided on the car category as of yet, probably GR4 or depending what anybody's comfortable with, because I don't mind driving anything in all honesty. So yeah, that's very much what I have to say. Anybody liking the content, smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Please do, if you wish. Very much appreciated support as always, and many names to thank. And yeah, other than that, I'm gonna have to cut short on that one. May you all have a great day, great afternoon, evening, wherever you are, whatever you're up to. And most of all, stay safe, look after yourself. And from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.